Often get a question about what is the difference between a special part, a common part, and a service part. So this video is going to explain to you what the differences are and how they apply to the proposal and the service ticket. In the admin, but not in the sales rep area, there's a link at the top called parts. You can look at parts by clicking on that and then clicking on parts. Once they pull up, you'll be able to pull up a relay, and we load about close to 400 different parts, usually to every dealer's admin area. Let's edit a part and let me just show you kind of what the fields are about. So if you're working with a distributor that uses Eclipse, we can actually capture their Eclipse part number where they can pull in a price. The name is actually going to be what you'll see on the proposal or the service ticket, or how you'll look it up. The cost, this is true cost. This is what you pay for this. And when we load the parts into the program for your service use, we usually make these a little bit higher so that they capture in pretty much any distributor that you'd be buying from. Unit of measure is here. Generally, there's not an embed code. There's no kind of video you're going to put for this. And then if you'll choose the category that we have listed here, what it will do is it will pull in the description and an image for this relay on the service side. Now, on the service side, we calculate labor on the service part differently than we do in the proposal side, yet we're using the same database for both. So here, even though you may not be going to use the service side, you're going to have to at least put a time in here for it to be prepared and sold. So in this case, the time to install as primary part is 1 hour, and then the time to install as a secondary part is a half an hour. That means that if we were going to do this with a motor or something else, this relay would get a half an hour of labor. So let's say you had $100 an hour, it would be 1 times 100, or in this case, for a secondary part, it would be 0.5 times 100. So those are the fields, and when you go to add a part, and click Add Parts, you'll see there's some videos up here about adding parts. We've got all of the same fields we had on the previous page. And when you are doing a proposal, if you notice in the proposal area, there is a place for common parts and special parts. When you add a part in a proposal, under Parts Details, a special part is a part that's going to be on the proposal itself. And a common part, while it will be in the cost, it will not be written on the proposal. But both of these parts come from the database, the same database for parts. We don't have two different databases, just one database. So when you click Add Common Part, and you just type in, remember the relay we were looking at, we click Search, and it'll pull in that relay. You click All, you do a quantity and click Add, and it will add it across the board at the cost. This cost will be margined in the proposal side. It will be margined based on whatever the margin is for that column. In the service side, the cost is marked up, and it's marked up based on whatever the total is that you did for that range. So let me take you there and show you what that looks like. We'll go to a service ticket. First, let's go to the My Profile, and we're going to go to Service Ticket Defaults. We're going to scroll down here, and we're going to see that any part that's between 0 and 25 is going to be marked up 600%. So that means like a $10 capacitor will be charged to the customer for $60. So $11 would be, closer to $60, $61, $62. So the service side, even though the costs are the same in the database, the markup is applied differently in service than in replacement. So that concludes the video on parts and how to add parts, the difference in the way that they're priced. You can always call our office if you have questions at 904-260-2622.